Hi, I'm Mike. Today begins a long road on the ranch of feeding every single day throughout the next 6 months of winter. We're going to give the cows their first taste of summer hay, and then we're going to take a look back at this year so far, the wins and the losses on our Wyoming Life. Hi there, and welcome to our Wyoming Life. Now, there's lots of new people here this week, and I would like to welcome you aboard personally. One question you may have is how watching a family from Wyoming working a ranch has any bearing on your life. Trust me, it's okay. I've asked that question to myself from time to time. You might be a rancher or farmer, you might have no ties to it at all, but you're still wondering how you ended up here. However you ended up here watching this video, I'm glad you did. Before we came to the ranch, I never would have put myself in this situation. Honestly, this is my dad's dream job. But for me, I was happy working behind a microphone at a radio station, reporting the weather instead of living in it. But we came here to help out my wife's family and have since ended up buried in the lifestyle. I've learned more over my years here than I have sitting behind any desk. Not to say I didn't learn over that time, but I guess having the responsibility of thousands of acres, hundreds of animals, and a family that depends on those same things has really changed my perspective on life. Now we get a chance to share that perspective with you, and for that, I am eternally grateful. If you take nothing else out of watching our channel, let it be this, that no matter who you are or what you do, no matter how old you are or how young, somebody depends on you. Maybe not for food like the cows do as they wait patiently outside to get fed while I ramble on, but for something. Maybe it's just as simple as you being an older sibling and your younger brothers and sisters looking up to you to know how to do the right thing, or maybe you have a whole family who depends on you just to be there, or maybe you're just depended on to be a good friend and listen once in a while. It doesn't matter. Through good times and bad, we always have those that depend on us. I think that's what makes life worth living. It's not money, it's not fame, it's affecting those around us, hopefully for the better. Now, that being said, I hope you like what you see as you continue on our journey. Well, I hope you continue on and you haven't already tuned out, but if you have, that's okay too. If you're still here, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Continue with us as we explore the ranch life and escape the ordinary. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that winter has hit the ranch. We'll have a few nice days over the next 6 months or so, and we'll relish in them. But for the most part, we're looking forward to snow and temperatures that will rarely break 40. Yesterday we got down to -2 degrees overnight, and although the sun is shining now, it's still below freezing. Snow and cold temperatures can really do a number on the herd. We have around 150 cows out here that are depending on us every day throughout the winter to make sure they're fed and have water. Each one of these cows is hopefully pregnant and carrying with her the future of the ranch, so they deserve our attention. Choosing when to start feeding, however, can be a bit of a gamble. We only have so much hay to make it through the entire winter. That hay has to be managed carefully so that we don't run out, but the cows also have to eat. Each cow will eat between 20 to 30 pounds of hay per day. They're going to drink about 10 to 15 gallons of water each, and they'll also receive supplements to make sure they get the minerals and the vitamins they need to keep them healthy. Over the next 6 months, these cows will eat a total of about 350 tons of hay, each cow eating the equivalent of 4 times her body weight over the winter. And water, well, that's going to be 400,000 gallons that they will drink, enough to fill 80,000 5-gallon buckets and weighing over 1,600 tons. These numbers, they can be staggering, but all that math comes down to one thing: work. Beginning today, we start a responsibility, feeding and checking the cows every single day for at least the next 6 months. If it's Christmas morning, you go feed the cows. Your birthday, go feed the cows. In fact, I remember the day Mackenzie was born and Erin saying, "Go feed the cows, then we'll go to the hospital." Believe it or not though, this is our slow time of the year. After you feed and check the cows and all the other animals, you aren't tied down by all the other things that usually need done. Fences are pretty much okay for winter. You won't be haying, or putting up any new buildings, hopefully. So you get time to catch up on projects and maybe reflect a little bit on the past year. It's easy to concentrate on the bad. This year we lost calves that we spent weeks keeping alive after they were born in April. We had a tractor that went down during haying that had to be taken to the John Deere dealership to even figure out what was wrong with it, and then it cost the ranch almost $10,000 to fix it. Our oldest and my mother-in-law's pet cow, 80, passed away. We had to get rid of our 2 best bulls because of injury and age. We dealt with a low hay yield due to lack of rain and ended up buying more than half of the hay we're going to need to make it through the winter. We had breakdowns and frozen water lines, and of course, Wyoming winds and storms that try to destroy anything not nailed down. We battled predators and helped a cow fight for her life as she struggled not to drown. We also face challenges in our personal lives. Erin's mom has been battling pneumonia for the last few weeks, and she luckily is feeling a lot better. Erin and I, of course, have been learning how to manage a ranch, kids, a marriage, and YouTube all at the same time. But without the struggles, the good things could never happen either. A peacock who lost his leg due to frostbite united hundreds in the effort to make him a new leg and give him the chance to walk again. We built a new high tunnel to help Erin continue bringing fresh produce to our community and helping those less fortunate. We raised thousands to support local farmers markets throughout the area at the farm-to-table dinner, and we even got away as a family to reaffirm how important that is. So, as we wrap up feeding the cows for the first time and sentence ourselves to a long winter, it's easy to forget the good that comes out of what we have to do every day. I've come to the realization that if I can help one person have a different outlook, put a smile on somebody's face, or even help somebody remember a life they lived years ago, then all the extra work is worth it. The late nights, the frozen fingers, the frustration that sometimes sets in. Nothing worth having ever comes easy. Struggle brings progress, whether you succeed or fail. 2 things can happen. You can succeed, then you move forward, or you can fail, and then you can learn from it. Mistakes are proof that you're trying, and that's all I'll ever really ask of you, is that you try. So I'm going to ask you to do something else. I'm going to ask you a question, and I hope that you can take the time to comment and answer. The question is, what has been one of your biggest struggles, and how did it help you move forward, even if it didn't feel like it at the time? Answering that question and reading other people's replies might be the help that somebody needs to get past their own hard time in their life. Thanks for coming along today. The cows are happy, at least it looks like it. And looking back, it has been a hard year, but I'm happy too. There's always next year, a new season, calving, branding, haying, gardening, and whatever happens in between. It's all part of a brand new adventure as we explore the ranch life and escape the ordinary. We'll be back again on Tuesday as we tackle the project list once again, and of course, it's live stream week. So on Thursday, we invite you to come sit down with Erin and me as we answer your questions live and keep you up to date on what's going on around here. So, until I see you again, have a great week, and thanks for joining us in our Wyoming Life.